Hello and welcome to Conflict Resolution Training. My name is Abby Naylor, and I am one of the Troop Support Managers here at Girl Scouts of Western Ohio. So first we'll go over the introduction to conflict resolution. We'll discuss what is active listening. We'll go over the steps to resolution, as well as discuss I statements and what those are. And finally, we will provide you with some resources that you can take back to your troop. The goal for staff and volunteers of Girl Scouts of Western Ohio is to provide a high-quality Girl Scout leadership experience for girls while ensuring their safety and well-being. Adults, serving as role models of leadership for girls, demonstrate it through their actions, attitude, and behavior. One key aspect of leadership is the ability to effectively work with others and the effective use of communication and teamwork to achieve the desired goals and outcomes. Differences of opinion, disagreements, and conflicts are all inevitable parts of life. When they are handled constructively, they can enhance communication, improve relationships, and achieve a higher quality result or outcome. However, when disagreements or conflicts escalate, they interfere with the ability of adults to ensure a high-quality Girl Scout leadership experience for all. What is active listening? Active listening is an effective tool to use regularly to minimize conflict, but it's particularly helpful once you realize there's already a difference of opinion going on. In conversation, we often jump in with our own advice or experience, which we might think it is helpful. However, it could actually deter the speaker from providing complete and accurate information. An active listener puts their own feelings aside in order to better understand the speaker and only interrupts to request clarification. Active listening helps have a better understanding of others. It demonstrates your interest in others' well-being and feelings, as well as provides a clear and impartial perception of the situation. So how do you use active listening? You'll want to acknowledge the speaker, use proper body language, eye contact, and head nods. If you're on the phone, you could just to indicate that you're listening or that you're still there. Concentrate on the content. Try to strip out the emotion that you might hear. You want to fully understand the issue in order to resolve it. And track the sequence. What series of events happened in what order? Understanding the chain of events is often useful in facilitating a resolution. And inquiring minds really do want to know. Ask questions to uncover specific details, such as the sequence of events if it's unclear. What was said and done? Who was present? Understanding the facts help us prevent from making assumptions. Vocal and visual cues. Although we are stripping away emotion, you need to understand the level of anger or frustration by paying attention to the vocal tone and body language of the other person. And finally, emotional control. A main component of listening is staying neutral. Only you can control your emotions. And now, what are the steps to conflict resolution? So first, you want to define the source of the conflict. What is causing this? When did you start feeling upset? Why do you feel this way? And two, look beyond the incident. What events lead up to this taking place? Is this a reoccurring issue? And three, discuss solutions. Once both sides have been heard, the next step is to ask, how can we make things better? What would you like the outcome of this incident to be? A mediator could even be used to ensure that both parties feel they're being heard. And four, identify a solution that works for both parties. This could mean combining solutions and being flexible to ensure all the needs are being met. And five, finally, agreement and follow-up. The final step, it is so important that both parties agree to the terms and ensure you're in understanding to avoid this in the future. Make sure it's clear. What can we do to avoid this? What action steps will we take to prevent conflict? And now, what are I statements and how are they helpful? A simple change of word choice can make all the difference when you have a disagreement. I statements focus on the speaker's own feelings rather than pointing out what they might think the other person is doing wrong. This is helpful in many aspects of life, not just disagreements between volunteers or between girls. An example of an I statement could even be as simple as this. As someone has made fun of you for your jacket, saying that it's ugly, instead of saying, "You're so mean to me," you could use an I statement and say, "When you made fun of my jacket, it hurt my feelings." It's important to use I statements to clarify how you're feeling. The outcome should tell the other person how you feel, why you feel that way, when you felt that way, if that's needed, and finally, what it is you need from them to help solve the problem. And finally, we have some resources that you can take back to your troop to utilize, including our very own fast fundamental conflict resolution. That's just some quick information, more information on I statements and what those are, some useful YouTube videos from other Girl Scout councils, as well as a conflict resolution enrichment activity that the troop support team put together for you. So again, thank you for joining me in our conflict resolution training. Again, my name is Abby Naylor, and I am the Troop Support Manager here in the Southern region. Thank you so much and have a great day.